email marketing is one of the best ways to bring in new prospects that, let's say, have nothing to do with painting, haven't really searched for it except once when they got on your lead flow, and to bring them, turn them into a prospect, into a paying customer 3, 6, 9 months down the road when they actually need painting services. Let's get into it. So your opt-in form, this is going to be your lead magnet of sorts. It's going to be something that gets these prospects engaged and wanting to get more info from you, or wanting to get an estimate, or whether they have a question. That's going to be your opt-in form. And then you want to engage them indefinitely, right? Until they close as a client. You want to engage with them with valuable information. Again, this goes back to our last blog in terms of social media, where you're crafting content around a core demographic that you're targeting, or you're crafting it around a compelling message around your brand, whether you want to highlight certain features or certain services you're doing. And then you're going to encourage referrals. So this is kind of an all-in-one. With email marketing, specifically newsletters, I think the least amount of content with the most value resonates the best. So I wouldn't recommend any more than 2 newsletters going out each month. I would do 1 to 2 a month, and kind of test and go from there. So it's all about creating a compelling subject line, and then having hooks within your content to keep these prospects engaging with your content, and obviously opening the next one when you send it. So you can showcase customer reviews. I would recommend doing this at the end of your body of content. You're going to give some level of educational to entertaining content around painting, and at the end of that newsletter, you can attach some of your recent customer reviews, or you can have a different CTA to your website, whether you're going to do a promotion or whatever that may be. And analyze metrics. We can say an average open rate, depending on the number of newsletter subscribers you have, might be around 30%. But you can kind of see the open rate versus click rate versus who's unsubscribing. So this is a good metric to see. They're unsubscribing, within the first 2 hours after sending your email out. Are you actually giving good information? Are you giving quality information that's, 1, going to entertain, or 2, going to educate in some way, shape, or form? And if you're not doing one of those things, you're going to see all these numbers go down, and you're going to know you're doing something wrong. So no matter what happens, good or bad, it is a data point that you can use to refine and obviously do better the next time. Some great tools are link tracking. So where prospects opted into your funnel, whether that was a Google search, whether that was a backlink to your website, whatever that was, you would kind of want to know where they're coming from, because then you can cater your content towards them. And maybe it makes more sense, whether it be an email marketing campaign or just a newsletter, you want to segment that. So if, let's say, you ran an ad promotion around a free estimate, right? You're going to use those people that came through that ad, you're going to segment them, and you're going to do an email marketing campaign around them. So you're going to target how to save on your next painting project, or what paints to use. You can educate them, kind of show them how the best option might be to pay for a professional painter like yourself versus going a DIY route. Or if they're coming from that same campaign, it can say, if you book in the next week, we're going to give you 10% off. So you create a level of urgency to that matter. Whatever it is, my point being said is segmenting your population in terms of prospects, you can better target them, and you can better increase those open rates. So strategies, I think subject lines are the biggest one. That is going to be your hook. Putting a number in there is always good, making a percentage. You can save this amount, or you can increase your home's resale value by this amount. Those are always great. Or tips, again, a number where it's, here's 3 tips to increase the feel of your space, right? Whatever it is, numbers do really well.